So I'm sure we're all wondering what's going on up here. Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm helping Amethyst Center prepare for 2 fundraising events in the fall, so I'm about to spend the afternoon with Renee and talk about all things Amethyst.
I'd actually like to start by just saying, hello, I'm Renee. I'm lucky and fortunate enough to be the new executive director here at Amethyst, and it's a very special place to me. It has been held for a really long time for a really important purpose of being a safe place for people to come and kind of explore new ways of finding a meaningful life. When I was going through a part of life where I didn't know exactly what the way to a happy life was, I had stumbled across Amethyst. And it is a place where you can connect to nature, to community. Within that, you find a connection within your own self as a way to navigate the world and how to, find happiness within and without.
If you haven't been there yet, Amethyst Retreat Center sits on a beautiful chunk of protected meadows, forests, and rolling hills in Duncannon, Pennsylvania, about 20 miles north of Harrisburg. Originally an informal community focused on spiritual exploration and growth, Amethyst is now a 501c3 nonprofit devoted to community, personal growth, wellness, and nature. Amethyst hosts a variety of public workshops, clubs, and retreats, and everyone is welcome. Here I ask Renee what's the best way to get involved.
We always say the best way to really get to meet those deeply involved would be on Wednesdays, which is our volunteer days. The hours are from 2 to 7:30, so we're hoping that we do capture the after work crowd. Feel free to come at any time. But I am available at other times if you would like to get involved. I'm happy to meet with you. I'm always giving out my email now, which is reneelovesamethyst@gmail.com. Feel free to email me if you want to get deeper involved, or you have a gift you'd like to share, or a different time frame to come here and hang out and get to know Amethyst. Otherwise, we have plenty of other events to connect with the community that can be found on our website. We have a calendar full of things to try. Some of our biggest events are definitely the ecstatic dances, draw a rather big crowd. And then upcoming, we have a couple fundraising events, which would be a good time to come meet the community. That's how to get involved.
Tell me more about that.
September 29th in the evening from 3 to 6, might go a little longer, but 3 to 6. We are so lucky to have facilitators donating their time and talents to hopefully have people come and enjoy the land and do some yoga, have some music, a sound bath, a live painting. The money will be going to Amethyst. We are at a position in time where we really could use financial support for sure. So we're starting with September 29th as an event, and then there'll be one in late fall. And throughout the rest of this year, we'll be having various ways to donate or give supplies is another thing that would be helpful. There'll be a list of supplies on the donation page of things that will help get Amethyst through the year. Amethyst right now is in a position where it really could use financial help. It is okay. We will be here, but we are faced with a rather large property with 2 houses that are aging and aged. Our farmhouse here, our main house, just found out was built in 1860.
Oh, that's older than I thought it was.
1860, Civil War, I believe. That comes with a lot of, this needs work, or this is not working anymore, or this could use maintenance, or this could use repair. And it's become quite constant, and that is not necessarily in Amethyst's budget. And so that will add up rather quickly to keep up with that and keep it in a good condition, and donations will help with that. I love this place. There's nothing else in the world that I'd be wanting to give my time to. it feels really good that no matter what happens here in terms of like what I do, it has a ripple effect, that it does so much for the greater good of the community. And what I want everyone to know is that everyone is always welcome. I hope everyone feels like they belong. And if there is any hesitation on that, I'd love for you to reach out. I would love to help you feel like you belong or you're always welcome. If you need more time to be in nature, what better than to come to Amethyst and discover parts about yourself through being here. And I just wanted to feel like a very open place, a welcoming place.
Oh, that reminded me. Can you tell me about the R&R Retreats?
Sure. Our R&R Retreats are a very signature staple offering here at Amethyst. Next year we'll be doing maybe almost twice a month, not quite, but a little more. So we open up the house for people to, have a bed and come here and take a break from life and really get to like relax, enjoy the property. There's usually 2 activities within the weekend. Meditation, there's been sound baths, there's been forest walks. It can be different each time. There are holistic service options, so you can book a massage or Reiki throughout your stay. The meals are provided, so you don't have to worry about food. You come here and relax. And for some people, there's not a lot of time in life to relax. And so to take out like a weekend, Friday, Saturday to Sunday afternoon, can be a really rewarding experience. It could to slow yourself down and take a break from life and just kind of reconnect and remember when you're not so busy and you slow down and you can see like, oh, there I am, like here I am, I'm okay. Maybe some anxiety will wash away if you have it. It's okay if not, or stress. But it's an excellent time to meet others that are also searching to take a break and or just enjoy Amethyst in general. Walk the 144 acres, the labyrinth, the forest trails, and honestly, just watching the sky here is pretty phenomenal. We have like a sky dome in the sense that it's not many places, at least in my experience in my life, where you can see like half the hemisphere with nothing in your way. I mean, you can see trees far out, but otherwise, like the night sky, watching the stars, meteor showers, with a fire.
It reminds me how at my first weekend event here, I heard the same comment about how there's so many butterflies in the meadow, and that just warms my heart, and I always think of that when I think of Amethyst.
Oh, I got chills. Yeah, absolutely. I'm walking around here every day, and it's funny, like, the little butterflies are everywhere. And now I know some of their favorite spots. And, I go to certain ones to see certain kinds of butterflies, but they are everywhere. Yesterday I watched one fly to the top of a tree and sit there. And I was like, what are you doing up there?
He's looking at the scenery.
He's taking a view at the other butterflies. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes, the butterflies here are magical and they are everywhere and it's such a blessing.
Yeah, I love that you know so much about the land, that you know where the different butterflies hang out, and you could almost give a butterfly tour of Amethyst.
And also based on blooms, right? So
yeah, the
that
flowers.
Changes.
Yeah, just connecting with the natural cycles and the natural rhythm of life here.
Can you tell me more about yourself and what you're passionate about?
I spent most of my life doing all the things that I thought that I was supposed to do. You know, I went to college, I went to school, I got a degree, and then I had about 10 to 15 year career in drinking water science. And I never felt fulfilled or happy or driven by making money in that way, and or all the positions I had gave me varying wonderful experience, but I never felt a sense of fulfillment. I felt like I was just constantly in this cycle of working, getting money to work, to spend money on things that perhaps could get me that feeling of fulfillment or happiness. And then at some point I ended up in Harrisburg for a new job and found a whole community called Amethyst Retreat Center, where people were doing things that made them light up and that they were following their hearts or their inner guidance, which was a new concept for me. It was awesome to be amongst people that were living life in a way that appeared meaningful to me, and I was instantly attracted to Amethyst and volunteering and meeting the greater community, and so here I am, I guess let's say 4 years later after meeting Amethyst, and I'm giving my life in service to Amethyst, really. And one of my biggest passions is being there for others along the way who maybe are in a time in their life where they're unhappy and they don't know why. They feel like they have reached and done everything they were supposed to do, but yet they don't feel happy. And I feel truly called to having a safe space or a friendly, fun time with people, showing them that like life is meant to be enjoyed. Joy is something we're allowed to experience and we can make a priority. I'd love anyone listening to know that if they need that sort of support or like a cheerleader or I don't know if I want to say the word guide, but like it is what I'm passionate. I'm here for people on the spiritual awakening path. I want a happier life path. I maybe just want to have a perspective shift, or I'm stuck in just like seeing this thing one way and I can't seem to get past it. I'm here for all of that, and my door is always open. Sitting around laughing is like my favorite thing to do. So if you feel like you need a laugh, let's do that. Yeah, my background has been like a lot of Zen Buddhism in a way, but I would not call myself anything. I'm just an open-minded person who loves meditation and loves connecting to nature and doing anything that creates greater peace within, that can create greater peace without, and bringing any peace to any situation.
Oh, can I ask something?
Sure.
Since you mentioned or something about the North Star,
Yeah.
what do you consider your North Star in life?
Right now it's like the inner peace.
Mm.
I know that's not like a physical material like thing, but right now it's kind of like if I'm feeling like a little out of whack or it's not feeling good, I like to hold on, I'm heading towards peace here, and if I'm walking away from it doing this thing or whatever, I need to be guided back to the feeling of peace. I guess I'm now using a feeling. It's peace. Yeah, love, peace, fun, joy, laughter. It's the feeling. I think it's the experience of life. And Amethyst is a great place like to be amongst people that are more likely to also want those similar things and share space with people like that. And on the way to the North Star, like obviously I would love to see Amethyst always be successful and thrive. Like that's 100% within that. I mean, create peace amongst Amethyst and sustainability for years to come, so that Amethyst is here for many more generations as a place to find peace for many, many people.
Yeah, what's your, that was a hard question. What is your vision for Amethyst?
The vision for Amethyst. I get this question all the time. And it's like always kind of makes me slightly uncomfortable because it's not about like my vision. I'm not here because I'm supposed to make Amethyst something. Amethyst already exists as it is, as this beautiful, special place that brings in so many special people and events and flocks of birds and butterflies and all that. So mine would be that people continually can feel welcome here, and so that they could always feel like they belong and that there is space and time for them. I don't want anyone to ever feel like, oh, they're never open, or I can't make it at the times they're open. I want it to feel like they always belong, or they can come to any event. They don't have to be nervous. And then, of course, like I said, I want it to be sustainable. I want it to be comfortable and cushioned enough so that, like, there's never a concern of Amethyst not existing for communities in the future, that these spaces are very important. And so the vision would be to get Amethyst in a place where it's just like, it's so abundant and fine. Maybe building out programs too, so that it is open more in some way.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And I know we've talked about this before. Whenever we talk about like the community or the community of Amethyst, who is that? Or what is that?
The community of Amethyst is I mean, anyone who feels drawn here, anyone who has spent time here, anyone who gives to it, gets from it, looks at it, like knocks on the door, looks at the website and says, that seems good. You know, Amethyst is here to be here for anyone, you know, seeking a different way of life or nature, or just to find peace or to feel the belonging. Amethyst's community is all people. Everyone is welcome.
You want to show us around?
Yeah, let's go. Should I get the golf cart? So yes, it's September 29th. I just want to put a blurb out that it's going to be tons of fun. But we're open. We're offering talents and gifts like yoga, music, sound bath, live painting. But it's a great time to come and reconnect with Amethyst and the people, and kind of bring awareness to the fact that like Amethyst could use a little more financial support than it ever has. You know, this beautiful property, it's huge, but it does kind of require a lot of upkeep, and it's not free. And the buildings are older, and definitely like chimney repairs are some expensive things that could really benefit Amethyst, and we don't quite have it in the budget. And so
Can I insert something?
Sure.
Can I insert that we're looking for angel donors who will just drop $20K in the pocket right now?
That would be great. We're open to receive, to bring more free programming. I don't know if I don't know. Sometimes I used to think that if someone was a nonprofit, it meant that they were fine, like that they don't need money. But truthfully, it's the costs of everything for everyone has gone up. And we've always kept things rather low, and that's something that we've always been proud of. But in truth, we need more support then, because the gap gets bigger then with like what things cost and what we have. And so if you let that gap get too big, you have to start filling it. And so we're gonna start having these donation events or fundraisers, benefits, whatever you want to call it. These events, like the 29th, this September 29th, it's a great time. If you want more information, come, let's have a conversation. I'm an open book. We're open books here. We just love Amethyst.
Because I always wondered, like, can I make a donation directly to like the foundation that's kind of like the financial backbone of Amethyst?
Yes, 100% on our website. When you go to the donate tab, click donate, and it goes right to Amethyst. Doesn't stop go or anywhere else. And there's now a new button that you could click that you can donate monthly, which for my favorite nonprofits in my life that have helped me the most, I would always just do like, even if it was $5, even if it was $10, whatever, I would click monthly, and that's a better $10 than I'd be spending than if I went and, I don't know, a $10 cup of coffee these days. You know, what about $10? It fixes a toilet at Amethyst. Like, isn't that great? So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. There's a new button that you could donate monthly without really having to think about it. If you have an extra $5, $10, if you have more, great. But I just want you to know it does, if you feel called, like donating like that actually does like over time build wealth and sustainability. If you can, you can. Great. We love you. We love Amethyst.
Yeah. And
that's why we're here. So before Amethyst was Amethyst, people called the property
Narasascawany. And is that an actual word from the indigenous languages, like the Susquehanna?
Desert where tributaries join in a sacred presence. So it had something to do with 3 tributaries meeting surrounding this land. Renee felt very strongly about this land, and that the whole reason it's here is like for us to protect it so that the next waves of conscious people always have a place to come. There's this beautiful woman who works at the post office down the street who used to, she said that the previous founder, the original founder, Renee, used to babysit her. And so she would ride her bike up the long lane, our beautiful lane, and ride it up and go, I wonder what's up there. And she came here and met Renee. And Renee would spend time with her and show her little bugs and like little nature stuff. And so I had asked, her name's Jennifer at the post office, if Renee would be proud or happy with what's going on at Amethyst or how it is today. And she said, absolutely, Renee was all about the land. She said the land held great power, and you guys have not, haven't really changed it much. You've protected it and kept it very sacred and just brought more to it, and people can come here. And Renee would be so excited that the land was still in its original form in a way. She just said that Renee would always just talk about how the land had power and it needed to be protected. To this little girl riding her bike, and she remembered that.
Oh, I love it.
I know. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of Amethyst, and I look forward to hopefully meeting all of you soon, or come on out. Let's connect. We love Amethyst.
Yeah. And
that's why we're here.
your smile could carry the entire interview.
Oh my god, it was so sweet. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I was trying to catch the
Narasascawany.
Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold